Well, hello and welcome to episode number 10 of Succeeding Despite Ransomware. So we got a hot topic today, but it's also a very, very sad topic because doctors and hospitals are now the top target for hackers the world over. So here are a few sad and scary facts about healthcare organizations. In 2022 alone, healthcare organizations were hit an average of 1,460 times per week. How about this one? Almost 70% of all hospitals were a target of a ransomware attack also in 2022. And this one, the last one, is actually a really sad fact. More than 20% of doctors and hospitals believe that ransomware attacks cause an increase in patient mortality rates also in 2022. So why is this increase happening? It's actually two reasons. One is that doctors and hospitals have really profitable data. If you think about it, your doctor's office has a driver's license, maybe a social security card, an insurance card. They have your phone number, your address, your entire health history. That's really profitable on the dark web. And the second reason it's happening is human error. Healthcare workers average more hours and more stress than other industries. That was before, during, and even after COVID. And it really makes them ripe for social engineering attacks. Now, you may have heard of social engineering, but basically, we all love to publish everything online. All a hacker needs to do is go look at your Instagram, your Facebook, your LinkedIn accounts for all your employees, and within about 30 minutes, they can build an organizational chart and find out who does what in your company. Then they send out targeted phishing emails to look like it's coming from a pharmaceutical rep, a patient, another doctor, and all it takes is one really busy employee to click on something, and they're in your network. Now you may be thinking, but we use a cloud EMR program, everything's protected, they take care of all of our data, right? Well, if you read this fine print, sort of. Their responsibility to you is to take reasonable measures to protect your infrastructure and data. That is not a 100% guarantee. As a matter of fact, you can still be liable for HIPAA violations if you don't do a reasonable effort to protect your data. So enough with the doom and gloom, although it is real. What can you do to protect your medical practice or your hospital? Well, we've come up with 3 different ideas to choose from, and we hope you pick all 3. So here we go. Number 1, contact your cloud EMR provider and find out how you can back up your data from the cloud back to your on-premise or to another cloud provider. Your data needs to be in at least 2, and we prefer 3, but we'll take 2, places at all times. Now, for the medical clients we work with, we'll actually contact their EMR provider and either do a direct connection and back up the data daily to our data center, but some EMR companies will also offer the ability to export the data maybe once a week that you can also copy to an outsourced cloud data center provider that gets your data in the 2 places you need. And also, no matter who you pick for your cloud backup, make sure that they offer immutable storage, which is the only proven way to protect against ransomware, because your data at that point becomes undeletable and they cannot encrypt it. Number 2, hold monthly tabletop training exercises for your staff on how to spot those social engineering and phishing attempts. Now, we use a product called KnowBe4, which is a great email phishing training system, which actually sends fake emails to your staff and then records who clicks on it or who passes it. And then it also sends them training videos on a regular basis to teach them how to thwart social engineering and email scams. It's important to teach them how to report possible patient data exposure issues right away without consequences to their job. It's interesting to note that many healthcare employees don't report accidental patient data exposure for fear of losing their job. And number 3, fortify your office network. Cyber criminals have the latest and greatest technology. You can't fight them with out-of-date office networking equipment. Invest a few dollars in a good quality, business-grade internet router, and also invest in some great anti-malware software. We use SentinelOne XDR in our environment, and it really helps. So in conclusion, we can win the fight against ransomware and how it can cripple your business and the care you offer your patients. Please consider partnering with a data management and data protection company such as Prodatics. We partner with your IT team or your outsourced IT partner to ensure your data is always protected and available. So send me an email. I'm always happy to talk data protection with some great examples of succeeding despite ransomware. So thank you very much and have a great day.